So whether it's the holidays that are coming up or you just want your home to look nice, maybe you're going to be selling your home and you want to have that little advantage. Okay, we've got the right person on here now. We've got Kelly from Systematic Home Staging. Kelly, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. You've got some really important information to share about the importance of staging homes.
Hi, yes, good morning. Thank you for having me. First of all, I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely. So tell me, what is the focus of your business and organization? What do you do?
Okay, so our main focus is we say unparalleled design and unparalleled service. But we come in and we help you get your homes from stage to sold and help to take your home off the market a lot faster.
That's a very nice advantage because we look at our homes with these loving, warm eyes. Well, what's wrong with my home? Well, nothing for you, but we want to make it appealing to everybody. And what are some of the biggest mistakes people make as they're wanting to sell their home and maybe not asking advice from professionals?
I think one of the biggest things that we see is exactly what you had mentioned briefly. A lot of people design their homes to their personal taste. And as we know, no two humans are the same, and everybody has different tastes. So the benefit of staging is we come in and we make your home absolutely beautiful. That's just one of the added benefits. But we make it a nice blank slate. So it appeals to all buyers, not just one specific style, and really just helps your buyers to envision themselves in your home.
That's really a key point, right? As a realtor, when I'm trying to sell to someone and it's an empty home, I'm like, okay, well, imagine your couch here and your coffee tables here. It's so much easier when you have beautiful furniture that's in there and they can just instantly replace it, you
Yeah,
know?
well, we come from a very like instant gratification society, if you will, right now. And I think it makes it a little bit difficult for people to visualize. Some people just cannot take that blank slate, that bare room, and see where their sofa is going to go, or where am I going to hang my TV, or where is the storage? Where am I going to put all of my things? Where do I hide my kids, if you will? You know, that's a big thing for bigger families. Where are we all going to spread out?
Right.
So,
Absolutely. What is this going to look like if I move in? We want to get them imagining as much as we can that they are in this beautiful, warm home. So we kind of talked about what staging is. What is staging not?
ha, I love this question. So, to circle back to what we were just briefly talking about, home staging is not interior design, right? So,
Okay.
I don't want to sound repetitive or redundant, but a big thing is I think as homeowners, we create such a personal connection with our furniture pieces and seeing certain things in certain places, that we get blindsided by that a little bit, and we expect a staging company to come in and design it exactly to our taste.
Mhm.
But it's super important to remember that we are not doing interior design for you. We are doing interior design for everyone. So it's very different. And we're also staging to the function of the space versus the function of the space for your personal family.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, some people, I mean, and everyone's family is different too. So, what might suit your family as a small sitting area or like a spot for a drop zone for backpacks and things like that isn't going to serve a different family the same as a breakfast nook would. So, we
Mhm.
have to just make sure that we're appealing to the whole market and not just one specific family.
So how do you make those decisions when you go, "Well, we need to have a sitting area, the living room area." Is there a standard? How many seats are for how many butts? I mean, how do you decide, "Well, the regular family has this," or are you really just looking at the room and going, "This is what would be most comfortable?"
Right. So, formal living spaces are becoming kind of a thing of the past,
Mm,
because they were exactly that. They were formal. They were meant to um, just be like an entertaining space, if you will, but more so to just appeal to the eye, which makes
mm,
you see them more so at the front of the home. But most people aren't using those spaces like that anymore. I mean, we've gone into a very virtual world. So
mhm.
those spaces have turned into family spaces. Everybody's at home
Hmm.
more, so we need to be able to spread out. They've turned into virtual learning areas or home offices. We're seeing a lot of people needing home offices right now. So we're taking those spaces and converting them into more functional spaces as well. But I mean, each home is different, and we allow the homes to speak to us when we walk into the rooms, and see if we can fit an 8-seater table or if we can fit a 6-seater table, or if your bar top is really big and long and we can fit 4 bar stools, or if we need to cut back and do 2 or 3 instead. Um, no two homes are the same unless they are the exact same model.
Right.
And in Central Florida, I think we're pretty lucky to see some older historic homes, but also some really fun and modern, brand new construction homes. So
Hmm.
um, that's the benefit of my job position and my partner Alexis. We come and we meet with you and we do a one-on-one consultation because we do understand that no two homes are going to get the exact same cookie cutter designs.
Right.
So we come in and we explore the home together with either the realtor or the homeowner, and we decide what the best function of the space is going to be.
I love the fact that you touched on the changing times with being virtual. That never occurred to me. What was maybe once a formal place is now turned into a schoolroom. And that's come with the construction of homes too. They used to be very cornered off and very wallsy and boxy, and now open concept is the big thing. I mean,
Yes.
you're having to adjust, and you've got furniture that meets all the needs for the different styles, I'm guessing?
We do, yeah. We've got a little bit of everything over here, and we all have our own personal preferences and like design styles. So I think that's another benefit to our company is we all like to work together and decide. We look back at the pictures of the homes and we decide what the best vibe of the home is, and then we kind of pick and choose the furniture from there. But we've got a little bit of everything, from pieces for a kid's bedroom to
Mm.
your luxury cozy master to a home office or just a small sitting area.
So instantly when I hear staging, I'll be honest with you, I'm like, "Oh, that's for rich people. That's out of my category. That's out of my league." Do you have variety for, just middle of the road homes all the way to luxury or even
Oh,
lower?
yeah. So for our completely vacant homes, we have 3 different package options. We have what we call a select, which is your more basic package, shows the functions of all of the rooms. And then the gold kind of is that middleman, which is our most popular package. And it shows you the functions of the room, but it gives you a little bit more furniture pieces and things like that, more rooms. And then our diamond package is your all out, your luxury. Um, we basically touch a little bit of the whole entire house, and that kind of thing. Then we do also do occupied homes where we come in and we do a walk and talk where we walk through the house and see what pieces we think we can work with and what pieces we think should be removed, or
Mm.
if there's too many pieces, we'll take those out as well. And we'll incorporate our pieces in with it and just make it one big, nice, cohesive design.
When you're talking about occupied homes, what do you see as the biggest problem that people, have? Is it too much furniture or just not well placed? What is the typical, "Oh, it's a common problem."
Yes. A big thing with the occupied homes is it goes back to that it's not interior design. And a lot of people, they have incredibly beautiful, beautiful pieces, but they might just be too big for the room,
Mhm.
or they might just have too many of them. But they're very attached to their pieces. So we have to incorporate throughout the home, and just make it appeal to all buyers versus just their personal taste.
How do you get your inspiration for staging? Where does that come from? Do you just sit and watch HGTV all day? Because I would like to apply for a job if I could, if that's the
So we
case.
are all a little bit of like HGTV junkies. We love that. We love Pinterest. And then we
Huh.
also follow a lot of different staging companies, and we're a part of the Home Staging Companies of America. So we all pinball things off of each other. But all of us are really passionate about design. So it's just something that we all kind of go on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, watch shows, get
Mhm.
design inspiration. Um, walk through Target. I don't know.
Yeah,
You get
right.
those from all over, honestly. That's the beautiful thing about it is, it's everywhere. So we can find different things that we like, and we try to stay on trend and work from there.
So while we're a little bit in the HGTV mode, can
Mhm.
you share some of the fun, luxurious, the high-end things, the high-end homes that you've staged? What are some of the fun things that we can go, "Oh, I can picture that."
So I was born and raised in Connecticut, so I'm from New England. So a thing for me that I absolutely adore, and I actually find this more in like the historic homes versus the new construction homes, are big stone fireplaces.
Mm,
I think there's nothing more cozy and homey than putting a big chunky sofa or sectional in front of just a floor to ceiling fireplace. I think those are
absolutely.
absolutely gorgeous. Vaulted ceilings too. We see that a lot in new construction homes, because that gives that big, luxurious entry.
Oh, yes. That
Um,
grand feeling. Mhm.
yeah, yeah, with the big staircases too.
I love that. And
Mhm.
then what do you normally, do with how what is a common for those big stone, those big statement pieces? What do you do around those? What are some of the things you like to bring? What elements?
We do love mirrors. We use a lot of tall mirrors or round mirrors, art pieces,
Mm,
just to liven up the space a little bit and bring in a little bit of color. But a lot of times, those stone pieces, I think something that's very important is knowing when to let the home speak for itself,
mm.
and highlighting things like hardwood floors by exposing the hardwood floors versus having a ton of area rugs everywhere or small
Ah,
mats. Um, Not cluttering big stone fireplace mantles with a lot of things.
letting it breathe, letting it
Exactly, because
be
those are pieces that they don't need a lot of dressing up or things like that because they're absolutely beautiful. So the
mhm.
purpose of us is to frame the rest of the room around that, so that's your statement piece in the house.
I kinda compare it to a woman who wears oversized jewelry, like too big of earrings with too gaudy of a necklace, like, you don't know where to look first, it's just too much, like, the earrings alone would be, very chic, and
Mhm.
almost the necklace is too much. How do you possibly have enough furniture and accessories to be able to do homes for first of all, for the amount of homes that you probably do, but also for the style of homes? How do you can't just stick with, "Well, we've got that black and white couch and the camel couch." I mean, how do you possibly obtain that much furniture and that many accessories?
We have a big warehouse. We have such a big warehouse. I always, when I first started working here, I was in awe because it was like walking into a Sam's Club sized warehouse, and we get to come in and just pick what furniture pieces. I mean, our company has been in business for 6 years, so we've accumulated a bunch of different pieces, over time. We are consistently trying to stay with the time, so we're purchasing furniture, we're purchasing, new art and decor and things like that.
Mm,
But a lot of the furniture pieces that we do purchase, we do keep very neutral colors. We have a lot of fun different accent chairs and things like
sure.
that. But um, as far as like sofas, the big pieces, we keep those pretty neutral. So they are easily transported into different styles.
So just for your sanity, is the warehouse set up as different grouped, rooms, or do you go, "I'll take the couch from over there, I'll take the bar stools from over there, I'll take" I just have to know, I mean,
So,
if I'm
so
walking
the
into
way it all
Sam's
works out, and our logistics guys are fantastic with organization. So we really lucked out there. But we have it stored by furniture piece. So
Okay.
all of our side tables and our nightstands are in one area, and all of our accent chairs are in one area, and sofas are all in another. So it's
Hmm.
exactly what it is. We have a quote, and we run around the warehouse, and we go based off of the quote and the photos of the home.
Can we start with what the most basic package costs?
Yes. So our most basic package starts at 1650.
Okay.
So $1,650.
That's a
Um,
lot more reasonable than I thought it was gonna be, to be honest with you.
yeah. So
Yeah.
a lot of people think staging is super, super expensive,
Mhm.
but homes that are staged sell 88% quicker and for
Wow.
17% more than
Okay.
homes that are not. So your return on investment is, I mean, that's alone speaks for itself. Who doesn't love 17% more?
Right.
Right. But
Right.
yeah, it's incredible.
15, did you say?
What was
For
that?
the what does that basic package include?
So that is what we call the heart of the home. So that package includes your kitchen, your dining room, your family room, your master suite, the entire thing top to bottom. So including your master bathroom.
That's incredible.
Yeah, all
Okay.
of like those key rooms that you really want to highlight and help your buyers to envision themselves in. That's what 1650 gets you straight out of the gate, and then the packages increase, but that adds on more rooms and more furniture pieces.
All right, since we've broken through the whole price thing, let's go to what the medium costs and what you get.
So I'd say our medium package price, which is our gold package, that one starts at 2300. And
Wow.
that one gets you the heart of the home. So your kitchen, your living, or your family room, sorry, your master suite and your dining room. But that also includes an entryway table. So like a nice dressed up entryway. It gets you a breakfast nook. It also gets you bar stools at your bar top if you have them. And then it includes additional bathrooms too.
That's incredible. And then so, I mean, I'm not even afraid to ask based on these prices, the luxury, the top line, how much is that?
That one starts at 28.
And includes
These are all the
what
starting.
did you miss? I don't even know, like bathrooms? I don't even know. Laundry rooms? I don't
An
know.
office, yeah, additional bedrooms, yeah. So, and then any of the other packages, if you want to add on an office a la carte, you have that option. If you wanted to add a sitting area on your front porch, that's an option. So there's a lot of flexibility.
Wow.
We work with a bunch of investors. We work with new construction builders.
Mm.
We have agents that continuously use us in College Park, Winter Park. So we do package pricing for them too because they are consistent clients that bring multiple homes a year.
Sure. And so you're located in Longwood, is that right?
Yes, we are.
And how big is the radius that you will travel and serve?
We don't really have a radius, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, we do. Most of our work is in Central Florida. We go all the way out to Daytona. We go all the way to St. Augustine, to St. Pete, Tampa. We've had jobs in Gainesville and Jacksonville, headed more south. So
Hmm.
there's not
That's
really anywhere that we won't go to.
really
Yeah.
impressive. Um, so I want to kind of dig in a little bit. If there's somebody that's watching this, they're like, I love staging. I would love to, my home is beautiful. I think I could do this for other people. How would somebody, first of all, is there a certain personality that's especially attracted to this line of business? And how would somebody get into that line?
Personality wise, I'd say we're all pretty extroverted around here.
Okay.
I think that comes with just being in the real estate industry. I think
Hmm.
anybody that wants to be in the real estate industry has a bold personality. Can talk to anyone, super happy, just
Yeah.
excited. Um, I think for us, we all kind of landed here differently. I worked for a real estate brokerage before I came into design. And I loved the fast pace of the real estate industry. But I knew my passion was design. I mean,
Mm.
I love designing my own home and being on Pinterest and that kind of stuff. So I stumbled upon Systematic and fell in love from there. Our director of operations she was working at Universal and wanted to make a big change. And she jumped in and she's absolutely incredible. So we've all kind of landed here differently, but I think the big thing is we all circle around a passion for home design.
So you're not looking for people who have been through 4 years of designer school or anything like that. I mean, you're open to people from all different walks of life and past experiences.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Obviously, we would like you to know a little bit about design and have a good eye.
Yeah.
But we can teach you. We're happy to teach and happy to bring more people into our passion and our world.
So what makes you guys different? What makes systematic home staging different from some of the other you know, staging areas, staging people in this area?
Um, I would have to say one big thing is our attention to customer service.
Mm,
We make sure that our customers are happy. We're going to go above and beyond to give that white glove service. We have Tammy, who is our client care coordinator, and she is phenomenal. She is happy to talk to everybody and just wants to help everyone get their home staged.
mm,
So she's there to answer all the questions, um, put your mind at ease, help you understand your quote, help you understand the staging process. We're all just very willing to put our hands in and
mm,
really get the job done, but do it with the highest of quality and make sure that we are staying on trend with the designs. Design trends change all the time.
mm.
Just about I don't know a year, 2 years ago, that farmhouse was super super popular. Everybody
Oh,
wanted Chip and Joanna games, and they wanted
oh, sure,
that.
sure.
And while that's still very popular, we're seeing a lot of people want a little bit more modern and more
Mm.
sleek and a little bit more minimal, and they want to incorporate the greens and the brown tones. So it's important to us that we stay on trend and that we are keeping current with all of the things that are going on.
I appreciate the fact that you talked about communication because our home, when we're trying to sell it, our emotions are already right at the top, you know? And so we're turning our home over and trusting and just having people that will communicate and take time is a big deal. So I haven't said that I was going to ask you this, but do you have a story that you could share with us? Maybe a wonderful success story or something funny, even a funny story would be great. Whatever. Take us out with a story.
Okay. Ooh.
Maybe somebody who said, I've got to sell this house. I have no idea what to do. I'm just turning the keys over to you, and was just blown away by your service or how the house looked when they walked in.
So we actually had someone who their home had been sitting on the market. It was on the market for probably about 6 months, and they were
Oh,
just
wow.
yeah. And it was just sitting, and they were doing all of the open houses and everything like that. They had a couple spaces that were just a little bit funky, and they brought us in, and the homeowner. We had been in communications with the realtor, but the homeowner stopped by um, when we were doing our stage, and she was walking through, and she was like, I'm not sure about this layout. I'm not, are you positive? And I was like, I just really would love for you to trust me.
I thought you were going to say, I'd really love for you just to go back outside of the
No.
house.
No, she
Okay. So
didn't
you
like
asked
that.
for her to trust you.
I said,
Yes.
just trust me.
Yeah.
This was her personal home, and but she was also a realtor, and she was saying, I I know my home. I know exactly what it needs. And I'm like, yes, you know your home, but I've come to know your home as well, and
Right.
we're gonna make this look absolutely amazing for you. And she came in when it was all done. She was absolutely blown away, so happy with the whole stage, and then it was up and out in about 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is incredible. What a wonderful story.
yeah.
I don't know if I saw my home stage professionally. I might just yank that for sale sign out of the
We
yard and just go,
actually, yeah,
really?
it was before I worked here, yeah, but we went in and we did a full install, top to bottom of the whole house, and he came back in, and I think like a week or two later decided that he liked the home again and he wanted to stay. But that's not our goal. That's not our goal.
Wow. No, no. Okay, so are you able to keep all the staging? I mean, I guess everything's for sale, right? Yeah,
Yes,
anything can be bought. Not necessarily?
everything is for sale.
No?
Yes, so especially now with the price of lumber being so high and
Oh.
it being so difficult for uh, delivery of furniture, we do
Mm,
offer purchase packages. So if the future homeowner comes in and they want to buy some pieces, we just ask that their realtor gets in communication with us, and then we come up with a furniture package for them, and it's all theirs.
mm.
We'll
This
sell
has been
things from sofas right down to little third accent pieces that we stick on coffee tables.
oh gosh. I love it. This has been such a fun interview. Do you have any final thoughts before we end the interview?
Oh, well, I'm actually very, very happy that we got to do this. I feel like we've gotten to debunk some of the myths of staging, and I hope everybody gives us a call so we can set up a free consultation and we can come take a look at your homes.
Absolutely. And for those that are listening to the radio show, tell us how we can get a hold of you.
So you can reach us by phone or by email. Our phone number is 407-496-7095. Or you can send Miss Tammy an email at info@systematichomestaging.com.
Kelly, you have been an absolute joy. You're just
Oh,
somebody
thank
fun
you.
that it would be just fun to have coffee with you while you're staging. Just sit
Oh,
and watch and talk and
it was a
and
little messy
learn.
during the process.
I
So hold your
imagine.
coffee cups. But yeah. Well,
Kelly,
anytime. Come on over. We'll show
uh,
you around.
absolutely. Kelly from Systematic Home Staging, thank you so much, and I'm sure this won't be the last time that we talk.
No, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Have a great day.
You too.